season. All of the information that you get, all of the letters that you get when you're going through your taxes after 7 years, don't just throw them in the recycle bin. You need to remove all of your pertinent information like your social security number, your name, your address, because people have access to this information, and thousands upon thousands, millions of people have the potential to have their identity stolen all the time. V32529 is the item number for Guard Your ID 2-piece advanced protection wide roller set. So this is Diana Seastead, who's joining us, who's been helping to protect our ID for years on QVC. How are you?
Hi, good.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm hugging you because you do something very wonderful for a large amount of Americans, which is help to protect our identity with the widest roller you've ever brought. Why is it important it's the widest roller?
Well, it's so important because we all have heard of identity theft in the news. It's something we definitely want to avoid. And because with this nice wide roller, it's a self-inking roller stamp, you can cover so much information with just a few swipes. I am completely concealing here a credit card statement. And what did that take? Just seconds.
Seconds.
All of this information, you would never take this and just hand it to a stranger on the street. It is has your name, your account number, places where you've been spending your money.
Yep.
All key pieces that these dumpster divers are looking for. With a few swipes, I've obliterated it. I can safely take this now and throw it into the trash, the recycle bin, and no, nobody's going to be able to use that information against me.
And you know what? We have colors that you can choose from, which is fantastic. So that way, if you want to leave a couple in the kitchen, put a couple in the office, get them for different people in your home, just to show you, even on the glossy paper. Does it take a little longer to dry on the glossy paper?
It does take about 90 seconds to dry, but you can use this on your gloss, so things like catalogs and things like that, or your matte papers.
Love it. So while you're helping to protect yourself there, the colors that we have available are, and there'll be a set of 2 in the single color of your choice. So we do have the yellow, we have our navy blue, then we have our green, which is like a bright lime. We have a set of 2 classic black, 2 in the turquoise, and then 2 in the purple. This is also a buy more, save more, which is huge. So if you want to get a couple of extras to leave around the house, the first set of 2 is $19.24. Every other set comes down to $16.24. So you can get them for your mom, get one for your neighbor if maybe they were talking about being concerned, because it really breaks down to pennies per use. And that's really important because, like I was talking about earlier, every catalog, specifically with taxes, but every catalog, every one of these credit card companies send these little things to you once in a while with these checks that if you don't obliterate your information, someone can just pretend they're you.
This is your account number down there, so you definitely don't want to throw these away. And it is tax season coming. You know, we have things coming with our social security number, our income. You know, we certainly are cleaning out old files, you know, a little spring cleaning, maybe getting rid of some old receipts and things. Identity theft can start with just your name and address. So everything that comes in your mailbox needs to be wiped out before you throw it away.
Whether it's matte or glossy, which is important. Just give it a little bit longer if it's glossy before you go to recycle it. So can we take a look at sort of the symbols and the patterns that make this up?
What makes this so unique and so different is you can see it's just a self-inking roller stamp, but on that stamp surface are all these characters, 385, and you can see they're kind of scrambled. So you're basically putting a layer of almost like encryption over your personal information so that no one can read it. And it's so simple. You know, you may have a shredder, but you cannot shred the boxes, the oversized envelopes, the bubble mailers, the prescription bottles.
The prescription. What do you do with a prescription bottle? This is the only thing you can do.
Right. So this is easy because it rolls right across that matte and glossy surfaces. You know, we have to be careful even with our junk mail, but we all have to be very careful with medical information.
Of course.
That's coming in and out of the mail. You would never want to throw away a prescription bottle that has refills left. Throw that in. Somebody go walking into the pharmacy, they know what kind of medication you're taking, and a refill, and they go and fill it. So we just have to be so careful.
And you know, over 1,000 of these are gone, so make sure you get the colors in your choice. They all work exactly the same, but if you want to make sure yours don't walk out the door into the office, or the ones in the kitchen stay in the kitchen, get 2 different sets of colors to make sure your house is more organized. We're going to help organize you later on in the show as well if you want to stay with us. But how many swipes will we get out of this total?
Each one, you're going to get about 1,000 2-inch swipes. So 2,000 in the set. They're going to last a really long time. You know, things like the bubble mailers, these things that we can't shred. Don't just do this. You get credit card offers and stuff. So often we go like this and throw it away.
Yeah, that is a 2-piece puzzle that is not hard to put back together.
Exactly. And this is so simple and easy. And I love the fact that it's portable because I never have that pile of stuff anymore. I open my mail, I go through it, if my name is on there and my address, which is on everything, but how about a phone number? How about date of birth, medication? You know, all key pieces of information, and with just a few swipes and a few seconds, I can absolutely obliterate that information and be safe to throw this in the trash or recycle bin.
And you know what? All of the colors are popular. Now 2,000 sets of these are gone, and I'm going to review colors in just a moment. But may I ask you, when you're putting this on, you're putting it on regular size typeface. Is there something this won't work on?
That's right. It's not meant to cover up big, huge, oversized or color fonts. But,
okay.
You know, most of the information that we get, especially
is black and white.
Exactly.
Standard
black
size.
and white and standard size. Exactly. So this is so simple, and because of the rolling motion, you can just roll away all this information so quickly. So quickly.
Self-inking, so you never have to do anything except just press and roll. That's all you do. And this is the widest roller we have ever had from Guard Your ID. So fewer swipes means you can cover more personal information, just the way you see there. So the colors that we have available, again, just to let you know, we've got over here the black. Here's our green. Behind that is the turquoise, purple, blue, and then that fun yellow over on the side. If you've got kids who are off in school and you're not so sure if they're really taking the proper precautions and they probably don't have a shredder, make sure you give them a couple of sets of these because it's a buy more, save more. $19.24 for the first one, but the next set of two, if you order them in the same phone call, comes down to $16.24, over 1,000, just about 1,000 2-inch swipes. V32529. Diana, thank you so much for this important job during tax season to help us out. But you know what? I really want you to stay with us because we have a way with your wallet to help protect you from electronic pickpockets.